There is one guarantee in life that if you do this, you will know exactly the outcome that you will receive. And that is this: if you stop, if you give up on what it is that you truly desire, there is one guarantee that the outcome is going to be you don't get it. When you give up on your dream, whether 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 that dream is being able to have a free flowing life full of freedom and financial abundance, whether that dream is to be with a specific person, whether that dream is to live in a particular house, a particular country, to drive a particular car, to receive a certain amount of money, to have a successful business, to have that promotion, to have that career change that you want. When you decide consciously to make that decision to give up, there is only one outcome you are always going to get, and it's going to be the same. You're never going to receive the desire. You're never going to receive your desired outcome. On the flip side of that, if you choose to remain faithful to what it is that you do desire, no matter how long it's going to take, because nobody knows how long it's actually going to take. But if you choose to remain faithful to the desire that you're wanting, again, whether that is with a specific person, a new love interest, new friends, more friends, better friends, a busier social diary, freedom, financial freedom, being a millionaire, having a successful multi-million dollar business, um, having that new career change, like I said. If you are somebody that remains faithful to the desire that you're wanting to experience, there is only one outcome that you will receive, and that is the desire. So it begs the question then, why is it that it's so easy for people to deny themselves the outcome that they actually do want to experience and settle for what they don't want to experience? And it comes down to this: your mind. That is it. And that's what I'm going to be talking to you about today. So you can start to understand why you choose to give up as opposed to remain faithful to the outcome that you do want, the one that you bloody well deserve too. Before I go into that, guys, hello, everybody. Hola. I hope you're all doing well. I am Natalie. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are coming back, it's always a pleasure to have you here. I am a neurotransformation therapy practitioner and an intuitive manifestation coach, and my channel, As a Penny's Drop, is all about guiding you to create that life that you love, deserve, and desire through the power of healing by releasing these conscious and subconscious beliefs, these patterning beliefs, patterning behaviors that are currently controlling the trajectory of your life, with a variety of coaching solutions. And I also have a members only channel too, called the Badass Manifestors Community. So you can find out all about me. You can look at my client reviews, all of my coaching solutions, from self-love healing practices, masterclasses, self-study masterclasses, to deeper inner healing programs and one-to-one sessions with me, can all be found by clicking the links below this video. And if you do have any questions about anything that I provide, if you want to know which ones are the right programs for you, the right solution for you, then you can just email me at natalie@asapenniesdrop.com or DM me on Insta. Again, the link is below this video. Okay, so let's get back to today's video. And I am coming from Ibiza right now, and the sun has just decided to shine its bright light on me. So I hope you can still see me. Um, so why is it so much easier to give up on the dream than it is to actually remain faithful to the dream? And it's something that I'm going to share a story with you about me. When I was building my business, oh my God, it would have been so much easier for me to have given up on building this successful, globally successful multi-six-figure business. It would have been so much easier to have given up, because it was difficult and it was hard, and there were tears and there were anxious anxieties and sleepless nights, and and yeah, the it was such an incredibly difficult time. But why didn't I give up? Why is it that I didn't give up on my dream of having my successful business, of being able to travel the world with my business? Why didn't I give up when it would have been so much easier for me to give up? The reason that I didn't give up was because the pain of going backwards was greater than the pain that I was experiencing moving forwards, even though it was difficult, even though I was full of fear and anxiety and, scarcity and all these things at the time when I was building my business. And I didn't get proper movement from my business for about 11 months. And obviously now, I'm in Ibiza. I travel with my business, which is a part of my business brand image, is to have a free flowing life full of freedom and financial abundance, doing what you love, claiming your birthright abundance of passion, fulfillment, joy, happiness, love, all of that. Um, but the main reason that I didn't give up, because the pain from my past was greater than the pain that I was experiencing to move into the direction where I wanted to be. And it does take sometimes, guys, it does take having those days where you're having to really dig deep. It takes days where you're having to really like show up, even when you don't want to show up. It takes, maybe having a trusted friend that you can speak to on those really difficult days, who encourage you to keep moving forward, because they know that what you want is right for you, and they're just the right person to have in your life. But it could have been so much easier for me to give up. And then what? Where would I be now? Well, I'll tell you where I would be. I would be in England, where it rains most of the time. I would be stuck in a corporate job, which I would have hated. I would have been dictated to, controlled. I would have had limited PTO, annual leave. I would have had a limited salary. I would have been working all the hours under the sun to get somebody else, making somebody else rich. I would have been miserable. I would have been miserable. Breaking out of a pattern, whether that's a way of living or a way of thinking, is courageous. And so, for anybody that's watching this video right now that has transformed some or all of their areas of their life, I applaud you, because it does take a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage to let go of um, beliefs, to let go of the way other people want you to live your life, to let go of other people's opinions about what you can have, how you should be. It takes a lot of courage to walk away. And those of you that have followed my journey for so many years, I've literally wiped the slate clean. I have a very, very, very small friendship group now. I wiped everybody out. I literally started again. It was like I started my life again and built it up from nothing, to be perfectly honest with you, from nothing. And it does take courage, and it does take being fearless. And it doesn't matter if you actually do have some fears. But one thing that like I said, the one thing that stopped me from going backwards and not giving up was because the pain that I suffered with in every single area of my life was greater than the pain I was suffering to get myself to where I am today, living this incredible pinch myself, free flowing life of freedom and financial abundance and love and, incredible experiences that, it surpasses my wildest dreams. And when the pain is that great, it's like the ego kind of this is like where the ego reminds you, when you start to think about giving up and you start to think about uh going backwards, It's like in a way the ego was popping in with me, with my mind, showing me everything, reminding me of everything that I went through. And at the same time, when I was having the fears, it was reminding me of, everything that could happen too. So it was like how to describe it. It was like a scale that was constantly like this. Anytime I had fear about moving forwards, I would be reminded of my past to push me forward. And every time I had fear about moving forwards, my mind would then show me what could possibly happen if it didn't work. So I had all of that going on at the same time, but I didn't give up. And I'm here on this video today from Ibiza because I don't want you to give up either. And it has to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere because you bloody well deserve the life that you want, no matter what that is. You deserve it. That desire is there for you to experience. That idea has been implanted within you for a reason, for you to have it. And so it's time to stop denying yourself of what it is that you truly deserve. And it starts with taking control back of this. It starts with taking control back of this. So when we can understand what is going on in here, that is what is enabling us to show up inconsistently to our desire. So I've got the sun on me. To our desire. When we can understand what it is that we're doing that is blocking ourselves from having what it is that we do desire, we can then revise it. So, pen and paper time. Get yourself into a quiet place and start to put the question out there. Why is it that I'm blocking the desire that I want from coming in? Why is it that I give up on what it is that I want? What is it? What is the story that I'm holding on to about myself that is stopping me from having the life that I want, the person that I want, the love, the money, the car, the home, the job, the career, the business? What is it? The weight loss. What is it? Why is it that I give up so easily? You'll start to get the answer. Maybe you're somebody that doesn't think that you're worthy of it. Maybe you've had so many people cement ideas into your subconscious that you are not good enough, that you don't offer any value to the world, that you're a failure. Um, they'll never want you. You'll never be rich. You can't have a business. You can't lose weight, you know. Write down what your story is. And once you can really get clear on that, you can then understand how to change that story. Because all we're doing is we're rewiring those neural pathways to align to the outcome that we then do want. And the more you can then remain faithful to that, the more you will then become the version of you that then is that, to then experience what it is that you do want. Seeing your worth, seeing your value, seeing that you can be the identity of you, becoming the identity of you that has their desire. You can then start to show up more consistently. And it starts really with thinking about, what would life be like if I did nothing? What would life be like if I remained the same? What would life be like in 5 years' time if I didn't follow my dreams? It's time to understand what's going on in your life. It's time to then rewrite that story to what it is that you do and to remain in faith to that. It's time to unpick what is going on in here that is stopping you. And maybe some of you, like me, are going to have to wipe the slate clean of everybody from your life and start afresh. Maybe you have people outside of you that are consistently dragging you down. Maybe you don't have inspirational people around you that big you up, that push you forwards, that want you to succeed. Maybe it's time to change your friendship group. Maybe it's time to let go of these relationships that you've had for like 20, 30 years because they don't serve you. You know, it's time to take your power back. And it's time to give you yourself the chance to have the life that you do want, the experiences that you want. It's not easy. This looks effortless, but it bloody wasn't. It wasn't effortless. This was day in, day out, consistently showing up to experience this, to get myself to where I want to be. It takes faith and diligence and persistence. And sometimes, like I said, for me, it took me thinking about going back to the past, the fear that I had about going back to that horrendous life with these horrendous people, with these horrendous jobs, you know, just no. No, and I didn't kind of just wipe everything clean in one go. It was a process over time of letting people go, of being consistent with my business, of consistently doing the inner work on myself, the healing to keep this aligned to what it is that I wanted out here, you see, in my 3D reality. Anybody can do this. I had the most negative mindset. Anybody can do this. Anybody can turn their life around. They can transform their entire world, and you can have what you want. And when you remain faithful to what it is that you want by uncovering what it is that you're doing that's sabotaging you from the consistency of you moving in the direction that you want, no matter what that is, whether you're manifesting an SP, new love, whatever it is, when you show up consistently, the universe will reward you. It will. It will reward you. And there's one thing actually I'm being guided to share here as well is that the universe will bring you what is right for you. It will bring you what is right for you. So, you and that specific person, that's great. Align to that. Align to that specific person. Get into that feeling state of love and remaining consistent with that. But there could be something better for you out there, you know. And if you're somebody now listening to this going, no, there's not, well, then you're gripping and you're grasping, and then you're blocking what truly is right for you to come. Could be them, might not be, you know. When I was thinking, and this is a really good example. When I was thinking about building my business, I was thinking, how can I get people to come to my hometown, to come to my home that I could coach? Imagine, imagine if I held on to that was the only way I could do my business, that people could have to physically knock on my door and come and sit in my front room so I could coach them. Imagine what I would have missed out on if I hadn't opened my mind to the possibilities of being able to have a global business. Because I didn't start my business thinking I could have a global business. But that's what happened because I opened my mind to the opportunities that I could then experience. I wasn't stuck with it has to be this way, it has to be that person, it has to be this, it has to be that. I was open. And when you're open and more flexible about the outcome that you do want, my God, I know right now, especially a specific person, you'll be like, oh, yeah, but I want them. The thing is, there could be something better for you. Maybe they are the right ones. Maybe they're not. Maybe the universe has something even more incredible for you, whatever area it is. You see, I want you to just take a deep breath when I say that, because I know that some of you are going to be, yeah, but you can have what you want. Yeah, of course you can. But it doesn't mean what you want is right. How many times have you started a job thinking that's the company I want to work in and then gone, I don't like that? It's no different. So, guys, you deserve what it is that you desire, whether that's right for you or not, or whether that is going to lead you down the path to getting what is truly for your highest good. Who knows? The universe does. Anyway, I am going to leave you there. Spend some time, sit in silence, get pen and paper, write down what your current situation is, what it's been, write down where you want to be, uncover what these beliefs are, that you're holding on to that are stopping you from what it is that you desire. Create a beautiful empowering beliefs to override those. Remain consistent with that. You will then align to that, and then it will be effortless for you to see your worth and value for the outcome that you do want. So there you go, guys. That is it from me today in Ibiza on a beautiful October sunny day. I send you so much love, and please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Very interested to hear what you have to say about this video too. So yeah, be open, be honest. Let's have a conversation in the comments. See what you think about this. So sending you so much love, and as always, I will be back very, very soon.